I asked him and then he took my hand,
Yeah.
and he grabbed it like this, pulling. He grabbed it like this, pulling.
He pulled your hand?
No, not pull, but he clasped it.
Clasped it with? Yeah.
He had these 3 fingers on each hand that were super pointy, like a blade.
Yeah. Pointy like a blade?
Like a knife.
Yeah.
Fingernails that are like knives. Maybe he sharpens them that way on purpose, but I don't know. His fingers, his bones were different in them, I could tell. They were also kind of pointy at the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway. Yeah, so he scratched me 3 marks on my left one.
Your left what, hand?
Hands, yeah. Yeah, so he scratched me 3 times, he made 3 marks on my left hand. And, oh yeah, when he came into the light, it felt like pressing down hard on me. Like I couldn't move, in chains kind of. And I was being pressed on really hard and I couldn't breathe. But yeah, so yeah, he put 3 marks on me. And then he was like, you have 3 questions. And so first I asked, what's your name? And he said it starts with an A. Anyway, the second question that I asked was, who are you?
Yeah.
But he didn't answer that time. And so I asked it one more time, forgetting that I had 3. Yeah, and then he was like, sorry, you don't have any more questions. And he was like, but I'll tell you the last one's answer. And then he said the poetic,
Yeah. What did he say?
He said, death brought me in and takes you out. Or like that,
Death brings me in
and takes you out. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he said to me. And then something came into my brain, kind of like fog, but clear fog, and it was that whatever smell you put on there.
Sage.
Yeah, the sage, and it came into my brain. I breathed it in, and it came into my brain, and suddenly that bright light came, and he was gone. And then later that night, remember when I started having a feeling that he might come back or something, and I was still scared because the scratches and everything, and so I held on to you, remember?
Yeah.
And then
You can do that anytime you want, but you need to
yeah.
do that every day when you get out.
Yes. Yeah, so I held on to you.
Yeah.
And then I closed my eyes and tried to have the rest of the night peaceful.
Yeah.
But it only was for a few minutes, because then a loud bang of white light again and a big bang in my head came, and then that guy tried to swoop out head first out of the light, and I was just and I was just mad at him for a second, because why would he interrupt me again, interrupt my sleeping again? And but then suddenly something I don't know how to explain this part either, because it's your soul or your spirit or your power. He tried to come in head first, and then yeah, so he came in, and I was a little mad at him, annoyed,
Yeah.
But then suddenly your power, and I could tell it was yours, because I've known you for such a long time, and you're my father too.
Yeah.
Your essence,
Yeah.
Yeah, that came a big ton of it, and it came like gas, air, and it flooded the demon, and it all turns white.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the portal, it all turns white the same way,
Mm-hmm.
and it and then he went back and he was gone.
He was gone.
But that's like not like the end, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because then he was like, I felt something on my head one more time when I was still holding on to you.
Mm-hmm.
And it was this loud banging on, like a headache, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but like a drum, you know. Pretend my head is a drum,
Mm-hmm.
and if somebody plays it, you know how hard and bad it would feel.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's like exactly what it felt like. And so, yeah, and so like, and something was beating, and then there was that light again,
Mm-hmm.
like the doorway, I guess.
Yeah.
And that demon thing poked out its hood, kind of, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
And then like that was one time, and then I sneezed in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And then it started, he tried to do that, and he was banging on my head,
Mm-hmm.
and I just kept on sneezing and sneezing and sneezing.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.